guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a summer video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some summer tie-dye DIYs you need to try. So I'm going to be sharing with you and teaching you how to make 3 different tie-dye t-shirts. In this video, I'm collaborating with I Love to Create, also known as the Tulip brand, for their 2017 Tie-Dye Your Summer campaign. I've done a tie-dye video before. I personally love tie-dye. I have a bunch of tie-dye t-shirts and that's why I'm partnering with them for this video. So thank you to them for sponsoring this video. So the kits that I am using to create the tie-dye t-shirts in this video is the Tulip One-Step Tie-Dye Kit. It is the tie-dye party kit. This comes with 18 bottles of dye and you can make 36 projects, which is awesome. You can buy this kit as well as more Tulip tie-dye products on tiedyeyoursummer.com. I will have it linked below. I'm actually wearing one of these shirts that I made in this video right now. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to start by showing you everything that this kit comes with. Like I said, it comes with 18 bottles of dye. It also comes with this bag of a ton of rubber bands. It also comes with a bunch of disposable gloves. It also comes with this tablecloth, and lastly it comes with a project guide. So I am showing you guys 3 different designs like I already mentioned, and they are in this project guide, and there's a bunch of other designs as well. So if you guys want to make any of the other designs, they're right here and you can just follow the instructions. It's super easy. They have pictures to show you how to make them. Alright, now let's get into the tutorial part of this video. I hope you guys enjoy. So the first step is to set up your work surface. So I used the plastic table cover that came with the Tulip One-Step Tie-Dye Party Kit, and I just placed this on my table. And then the directions also say to cover with a layer of paper towels just so you can protect the tablecloth. And next, you're going to want to pre-wash your fabric to remove sizing, and don't use fabric softener or a dryer sheet. If you're using the wet technique, then use the t-shirt directly from the washer. If you're using the dry technique, first dry fabric in the dryer. I was using the wet technique, so my shirt was wet when I was applying the dye to it. This way I didn't have to use too much dye on my fabric. Next, wear the protective gloves that come with the kit, just so you can protect your hands. And you're going to want to add water to the dye bottle, filling to the black line. And I'm just showing you here that this is super easy. There's already dye in the bottle, so this is just one step. All you have to do is fill up the bottle to the black line and then shake it up, and it's as easy as that. And you're just going to shake it up until the dye is dissolved. And be sure to apply the dye within 45 minutes after mixing, because then the dye will begin to lose concentration and then the color won't be as intense. Now it's time to dye the fabric. So I am dyeing a t-shirt, so I just laid out my t-shirt on my work surface on the tablecloth, and first I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do the stripes technique. So all you're going to do is pleat the fabric in strips and bind it into sections using rubber bands. Once you're done with this step, you're going to apply the dye to each section. Also, make sure that the dye has penetrated into the folds of the fabric. Just make sure you get every little piece of the fabric, but do not oversaturate the fabric. And if the dye is applied too closely together, like if you're using 2 different colors like I am right here, then the colors may become muddy. And then I just flipped over my shirt and applied dye to the back. Now I'm just covering my shirt with plastic wrap to keep damp, and you're going to want to let this set for 6 to 8 hours or longer if you want the colors to be more opaque. And I ended up just letting this sit overnight, and then I rinsed it well with water until the excess dye was removed. And you can cut off any rubber bands if you used rubber bands, and of course I did for this design. And you're just going to want to rinse this out until the water runs clear. So then you're going to want to wash the fabric. So I just put my shirt in the washing machine and set it to the large load setting with the hottest water for the fabric and a small amount of laundry detergent. And be sure to wash and dry separately. Also be sure to wash separately for the first few washes, just because the tie-dye could run and you don't want it to get on any of your other clothes. Once my tie-dye shirt was washed and dried, this is what it turned out to look like, and I really like it a lot. I think it's super cute, and I just really like this technique. It was super easy, and I love the colors. They just scream summer to me. So the next tie-dye design that I'm going to be teaching you is the crumple technique. So all I'm doing is laying my shirt on my plastic cover that came with the kit, and I'm just crumpling the t-shirt. It's as easy as that, and you're just going to bunch it together. And all I did was apply dye to the fabric, and I flipped it over and did the same to the back, and I covered it in plastic wrap. And once again, you're going to let the fabric set for 6 to 8 hours. Again, I just waited overnight, and then I removed the plastic wrap and I rinsed out the dye from the t-shirt. And once again, you're just going to rinse this out until the water runs clear. And then I placed this in the washing machine, again setting it to the large load setting with the hottest water suitable for the fabric. And I added a small amount of laundry soap. This is what the tie-dye shirt turned out to look like. I really like it a lot. This was the easiest, like I said, super fun to make, and I love this color. The last tie-dye design is the sunburst technique. So for this, all I'm doing is pinching and binding the fabric. So this is basically all I'm doing. It's pretty easy. You're just pinching a part of the fabric. Next, I'm just applying dye to those parts of the fabric that we just pinched. Then I applied dye to the remaining fabric. Once again, you're going to let this set for 6 to 8 hours and then rinse out the dye until the water is clear. And for this technique, I did use rubber bands, so I cut those off and just finished rinsing out the shirt. And lastly, I placed it in the washing machine again with a little bit of detergent, and that's about it. This is what the shirt turned out to look like. I really like it a lot. If you recreate any of of these t-shirts or you make anything using the tulip tie-dye kits, then be sure to share pictures with me and with I Love to Create on Instagram using the hashtag tie-dye-your-summer or TDYS. I will have their social media on the screen. Their Instagram is I Love to Create. Their YouTube is Duncan Crafts. Again, if you want to purchase any tie-dye products by Tulip, then be sure to visit tiedyeyoursummer.com. The link will be below. Thank you so much to Tulip or I Love to Create for sending me this tie-dye kit to make this video. So I really hope you guys